Today, on Interview Hour, we're going around talking to people about the First Amendment. The First Amendment is the freedom of speech, religion, press, petition, and assembly. These 5 basic freedoms aren't quite known to everyone in the United States, and they should be. We will be going out in public and having people exercise their First Amendment by answering the question of the First Amendment and other various questions.
All right, and would you identify as a Democrat or Republican?
Republican.
And what's your stance on abortion?
I don't agree with that.
All right, and what would you identify as your religion?
Catholic.
Catholic?
Okay.
All right, perfect. And what would be your favorite Bible verse?
John 3:16.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
First off, do you know what the First Amendment is?
I think I have a pretty basic understanding of what it is.
Okay, yeah, it's everything from like freedom of speech, freedom
Freedom
of
of
religion,
press.
freedom of press, all our basic freedoms. What is your stance on immigration?
Immigration, I think it depends, because I think that you should come here legally, but then if you're in circumstances where you're escaping really bad situations like war zones, or if you're a kid, then there should be different procedures that take place.
Yeah. And next question, what about abortion? What is your stance on abortion?
I am very much pro-choice, but then it's a difficult situation because it's an issue of conflicting bodily autonomy.
Yeah. I can't think of any.
All right. One last question. What's your opinion on Donald Trump?
Really, really can't say I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Question. So, do you know what the First Amendment is? So, the First Amendment basically shows you like your basic freedoms: freedom of speech, freedom of religion, things like that. So, with that being said, what would you identify yourself as, Democrat or Republican?
I don't know. I mean, still pretty free, so Republican, I guess. I mean, Republican, yeah.
All right. So, how do you feel about Donald Trump?
Big.
Wow. Impressive response. Crooked Hillary, yes or no?
I don't like it.
All right. And how do you feel about immigration? What is your stance on it?
I mean, keep some of the brown people in here. How are we gonna get our Mexican food and all that?
All right.
We gotta eat good food. I mean,
That's just perfect. One last question. How do you feel about minorities?
I really don't care about minorities. I mean, whatever you want. I don't know, man.
Let's slip one more in here. Gay marriage, yay or nay?
No.
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheindlin. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Judy.
The defendants, Ed and Eddie, are accused of breaking into a home and sleeping with a young man. They claim that there's nothing wrong with this since they were posed as soldiers.
So, who are you guys?
We're U.S. soldiers. How dare you question us?
Why are you in my bed?
We have the right to.
No, you don't.
Cite your sources, Rabbit.
The Bill of Rights?
Bill who? What does he want with me?
Well, the Third Amendment definitely says that I don't have to quarter soldiers in my house. And neither does anybody else. So, leave.
You know what? I will leave.
But when I find Bill and I kill him, I'm coming back for you, and you're next. Come on, boys.
Yeah. Maybe for our shoes.
The plaintiffs, which are the cops for some reason, are suing because they know that breaking and entering into a home, even if you are soldiers, is still a violation of the Third Amendment.
All rise. Introducing the Honorable Judge Judith Scheinlin.
Good afternoon. You may be seated. So defendants, state your case.
All right, Judge, so on the real, gotta be honest with you. We totally broke into that house and spent the night with that young man.
No, yeah, they totally did it.
I mean, yeah, we totally did it, but like, it was a prank, bro. Just social experiment.
Due to the lack of evidence in the Sixth Amendment, which states you have the right to a fair and speedy trial.
Hello. Now, you know that wasn't real, right? This is why it's important to think about the things you watch on television. There are many things wrong with that video, like
Why wasn't there a jury?
oh, hey, great question, Nathan. The Sixth Amendment says that everyone has a right to a trial by jury in criminal cases, but the Seventh Amendment says that everyone has a right to a trial by jury in civil cases. Now, Judge Judy does not handle such cases. In fact, Judge Judy isn't even real. Judge Judy does not follow due process stated in the Sixth Amendment.
Why was the People's Court dealing with a criminal case?
Judge Judy does not deal with criminal cases. Judge Judy only deals with civil cases. Now, Judy does not have the power to deal with criminal cases, and she does not have the power to create her own court. This is written in the Sixth Amendment.
Why weren't there any lawyers?
The concept of Judge Judy has the plaintiff and the defendant representing themselves. Now, in regular courts, everyone has the right to a lawyer, and if you cannot afford one, one will be provided by the states.
Why was Judy wearing a Swiffer duster on her head?
Judge Judy was dusting off justice.
Don't let this happen to you. Call this number because your Ninth Amendment has been violated. You have more rights than just what's in the Constitution, such as your right of privacy. Please call this number now.
The defendant Mike Roch didn't pay his rent for over 2 months, leaving an unpaid value of $420.69. The plaintiff, Richard Kisser, demands financial compensation for his $420.69, and he says there is absolutely no reason that he shouldn't get it.
Defendants, state your case.
I didn't pay rent because he ruined my dream journal!
Plaintiff, state your case.
I did not! Judge Judy, send him to the Supreme Court and give him the death penalty immediately!
Judge Judy finds the defendant guilty and orders the defendant to pay the plaintiff in the amount of $420.69. Case dismissed.
I demand a retrial!
Since you were found guilty by jury,
Guilty.
and that the amount paid was less than $75,000, the Seventh Amendment states that there is no grounds for a retrial. Guilty.
Red Bull gives you wee-wee.
Viewer discretion is advised. Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
It's Officer Rogers here. We're in Kuna, Idaho. We're just patrolling around, waiting for a call from headquarters for anything serious. For right now, it's just a waiting game until we get that call, so now we're just driving around, making sure everything's going okay.
Hey, we got a suspected DD in the area. Any officers, please respond.
Officer Rogers in pursuit.
Copy that.
Alright, this is Officer Rogers. We got a call. There's a suspected drunk driver, and we believe we're behind the suspect right now. And we'll go ahead and pull him over and see what's up. Alright.
Morning, officer.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
No, sir.
Why do you look drunk?
That's just my face.
Why do you sound like an idiot?
I can't answer
Yo,
that
get out of
question.
the car, get out of the car. Let's go. Both hands on the bed. Let's go, spread your legs. Quit moving. I'm gonna hit you. What's right here? Clear it up. Both hands. Let's go. Get over here. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Let's go. Let's go on the ground.
Why am I being arrested?
Shut up.
Got my elbow pretty bad. I'm gonna sue you. I have lawyers.
What's in the car?
Help!
What's in the car?
Nothing.
Smells like marijuana.
Nothing, officer.
It actually doesn't smell like anything. What the heck is this?
Nothing, officer.
There's a gun in the back of your car.
I have the right to own that weapon.
What'd you say?
I have the right to own that weapon. It's my Second Amendment right. I have the license to own it. I can show you.
Yeah, we're good.
These cops.
Officer, he's running.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tech.
In this episode of Cops, we are required to inform you that Officer Rogers was relieved of his position and is now on paid leave for his breakage of 4 amendments. The Second Amendment. Officer Rogers believed that the suspect did not have the right to own an AR-15, but he was well within his rights to bear arms. The Fourth Amendment. Officer Rogers clearly violates the Fourth Amendment when he wrongfully searches the suspect's vehicle without probable cause or a warrant.